resume. Okay, so you are welcome to this evening's class in which we will be looking at your sales goals for March, your sales goals for March and beyond, and how you can crush them. Okay, that is the purpose of this class. So I'm Laoye Curtis, I'm the convener of this coaching call, and I believe that everyone watching right now, you are in for a great time, and you will be able to accomplish your sales goals at the end of this session. Okay, so when it comes to earning revenue for your business, earning money for your business, you need to be making sales. In order for you to generate sales, you need to have a product or products to sell. And naturally, there needs to be a market, that is a population of people, a community of people who need what you are selling. That is very, very important. Like I'll recap. In order for you to generate revenue for your business, without revenue, you will not be able to set all the business goals and achieve them. Okay, so in order for you to generate revenue for your business, you need to generate sales. Now, how do you generate sales? You generate sales by having products or services, or the combination of products and services that your target audience are in need of, not products and services that you think they are in need of. You need to be sure about, you need to come up with products and services that they need. And when you do this, you create offers that you market, that you announce, you promote to your target audience. And those of them that are interested can then what? Reach out to you to buy. Okay, so the key points here are, you need to have revenue goals. That is, there's a particular revenue goal you want to accomplish. And then you need to go for sales. And to go for sales, you need to have products on hand that you are going to do what? Sell. Okay, so the first exercise we are going to be doing this evening, therefore, will be us identifying what your revenue goals are and the product and services you have available to sell to your target audience, right? Okay, so let's do exercise one. I like using exercise as my approach, to helping the knowledge be imparted. Okay, so I want to know, so exercise one, what I want you to do in your notes is this. I want you to write your brand's name, so I want you to write your brand's name, and I want you to write your annual sales goal. By annual sales goal, I mean how much you intend to earn in the next 1 year. Okay, for those of us here in the Visionary Fashion Entrepreneur Program, we already had a class where we talked about your goals for the year, and you set your sales goals, and most of you, almost all of you, actually set 7-figure, annual income goals, and then we broke them down to, quarterly goals. This is the time for you to draw on those exercise and bring them to bear. So I would like you to list your brand name. That by your brand name, I mean your business's name, your company's name, followed by the annual sales goal that you are going for. Then followed by the quarterly sales goal. That means quarterly sales goals. Can you hear me now? So I was saying your brand's name, your annual sales goal, your quarterly sales goal, and then let's go finally to your monthly sales goal. That's the first exercise I want us to do. So I want you to tell me what your brand's name is, what's your annual sales goal, what's your quarterly sales goal, and what's your monthly sales goal. Those are the things I want us to do in the charts right now. Let's quickly do that. Naturally, your annual sales goal means the total amount of money you want to earn as revenue for your business. Now, this includes your profits. Here, I'm asking you to give us a blanket figure that you want to earn this year. I want to mean this year in the next 12 months, that is from March this year till February next year. Okay, because in our last class, I told you guys that your business year does not necessarily have to start in January. In fact, most corporate organizations, most top companies, their business year does not start in January. It's usually middle of the year or September that it starts in for accounting purposes, right? So your annual sales goal is the total amount you want to earn in 12 months. Then to know how much it will be as a quarterly sales goal, divided by 4, ideally. Apart from that, to know how much it will be monthly, then you divide by 12. That's how you get it done. So I need us to, make use of the chat room, to do that right now. Okay, that's an exercise we have to do in 4 minutes. This isn't difficult to do, right? Okay, so brand name, annual sales goal, quarterly sales goal, then monthly. So let's submit in this order right now. Thank you. Okay, so are you doing that already? I need you guys to please be quick about it. Like I said, I won't be doing more than an hour and a half in this class.
We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yes.
But I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, what I was saying is that the exercise requires that you come up with your brand's name, your annual sales goal, your quarterly sales goal, and monthly sales goal. That was what I asked us to do. And I said submit in the chat. You need to check the chat also for you to see the breakdown I've already done. Wow.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm expecting your answers in the chat now so that we can proceed to the next exercise. Okay, yeah, I can see some of us already providing answers in the chat. Thank you. Okay, Mezino Owe, yeah. Mezino, thank you for this. Yeah, Emmys and cuts, the annual sales goal is 1.2 million. The quarterly sales goal is 300K, and the monthly sales goal is 100,000. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one for a start. I like that. Okay, by the time we have our class tomorrow evening on the first module for this month. The first module is finding your voice. By the time we are done with finding your voice, you'll see that you will not be comfortable with 1.2 million you've written. Don't worry, it's a good one, but it's a start anyways. Yeah, Oyele Morayo, oh, lovely. Oyele already has, Morayo has exquisite delight clothing. 6 million is the annual sales goal. The quarterly sales goal is 1.5 million, and the monthly sales goal is 500K. Okay, that's 500,000. Interesting. Okay, now this is what you guys are going to do for me. You are going to be collating all of these answers that you are providing at the end of this class, because I like my coaching calls to be practical and result driven, in that at the end of the class, you'll be able to say, this is exactly what we accomplished in our session. And then when I give you assignments afterwards, you will be able to do what, keep track of your progress, okay? So meantime, while I'm waiting for your answers, we have 2 more minutes for your answers. While I'm waiting for your answers, I'd like you to know that on our WhatsApp group this evening, after class, I'm going to be sharing 3 videos with us. 3 videos related to vision, vision, envisioning your future, vision and your future. One of them is by Bishop David Oyedepo. The other is by Steve Harvey. And then we're going to be having, by tomorrow, I think I'm going to add 2 more videos or so. One of them is going to be about vision board. Anyways, vision boarding, or 2 of them will be about vision boarding. Whereas one for this seminar you're going to be watching, I picked them up online, on some Facebook pages, exactly when we were meant to start this Visionary and Fashion Entrepreneur program. I just stumbled on those videos and they captured what we were trying to accomplish here. I'm voila. I decided like, I'm going to be sharing with us. I want you to watch it, and then you're going to analyze them, right? Okay. And for those of us that are here, one other thing that I want you to note is this, that the video I shared with us, earlier in January, on how to accomplish your financial goals, how to attract more money, right? I'm going to upload it. I think I should upload it on our Telegram group, because Telegram can take up to 3 gig of videos, compared to WhatsApp that restricts, the size. So that by next week, from this weekend, I need us to now start implementing that video on how to attract money in our business. Thank you. So I have here crypto stitches, annual sales goal of 2 million, quarterly sales goal of 500, and the monthly sales goal of 150. Interesting. Thank you. So of all of us that are in this class, does it mean that there are only 3 of us who are doing the exercise? That's not a healthy return on our class engagement. Okay, so Judith, please, I would like to know, why haven't you submitted your own exercise? So Judith, I'm waiting on you. Grace Beneme, I'm waiting for you. Joseph Mary, I'm waiting for you. Melvina, I'm waiting for you. Omolola Shobande, I'm waiting for you. And Laura Momodu, I'm waiting for you. Why have you guys not submitted your exercises? Guys, please, this is a serious coaching call.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, ma.
I said, where are we submitting it? Is it through WhatsApp?
In the chat, right here on Zoom. People are already submitting. Tap on your screen. When you tap on your screen, you are going to see 5 different buttons. You'll see more. More is the last button. Good. And then when you tap on more, there's going to be some pop-up menus. One of them is chat. Click on chat. That's where you submit.
I can't even see what's here.
Okay, so let me show you what I just said you should do. I'm going to do screen share. Just be coming down. Just be coming down, please. Where is share? Okay, share screen. Share screen. Start now. Okay, now I'm sharing the screen just so you can see what I've been trying to explain to you. Okay. I think I need to be on our coaching call. Where's Zoom? Oh, Zoom isn't on display here. Okay, this is Zoom. Yeah, this is our coaching call. And what I asked you to do is to tap on the screen. When you tap on the screen, you can see here, mute. You can see the mute button, mute, start video, share, participants, and more. What I said is tap on this button more. This more button, when you tap on it, can you see the pop-up that is giving us? Can you see the pop-up? So the pop-up has charts. So you tap on charts. When you tap on charts, it takes you to the chat room where you can now type and provide your answers. Okay, so for Melvina, you're just joining us, so I'll quickly run down what I asked them to do. Number one, this exercise one, you write your brand name, then you write your annual sales goal, that is how much you want to earn in total in the next 12 months. That is from March this year till February next year. That's a 12-month window. How much do you want to earn in your business? Now you write the next is your quarterly sales goal. For your quarterly sales goal, divide your annual sales goal by 4. That will get you your quarterly sales goal, right? Then your monthly sales goal is you divide your annual sales goal by your monthly, by 12 to get your monthly sales goal. So submit all of that information in the charts, right? Okay, so I can see here on my screen, Omolola Shobande is HMB Fashion. 4 million is the annual sales goal. 1 million is the quarterly sales goal. Then she forgot to put the monthly. The monthly should therefore be 333 million thereabouts. Okay. Then Judith's brand Materes Creations annual sales goal is 7 million. You've not broken it down to your quarterly and monthly. So let's do that very, very quickly. You see, I'm taking my time, to ensure that you guys are following step by step. And the reason is this, we need to get things right. Grace Beneme, I like this. Excel Fashion, annual sales goal of 10 million, quarterly of 2.5 million, and monthly of 833K. And I remember Grace was saying she needs to sponsor her son, to Canada, for his university education. So making this money is very crucial. I like that. Okay, HMB has corrected 335,000 naira monthly is our goal. Okay, so that's. Oh, sorry, so sorry. Hope, so sorry about that. I can see your message. You will definitely get the monthly recorded. You will definitely get the recorded video, right? Okay, so Mark Teres has done nicely. 7 million, what 7 million annual, monthly 1.5. No, quarterly 1.5, monthly 375. Okay, fine. While we wait for the others to also submit theirs, let's proceed to second exercise. Now, let me break down the first exercise that you just did, for you. First and foremost, you have a clear picture of how much you want to earn this year. I'm trying to earn 40 million this year. Okay, and that's roughly $100,000. Okay, so sorry, just give me a short break because an idea just popped in my head to share with you before we proceed to marketing plan. Okay, so I'm aiming for 40 million. So far, we have done roughly 1.6 out of 40. So we have how many to go? 30. That's 39. No, 38.4. To go. Okay, and then the calendar for me started in January. Okay, so we have 10 more months to make 38.4 million, to cross up for the year. At the same time, I'm hoping to do 100 million. Okay, God willing. Yeah, God willing. So, because I have this set before me, it inspires all the actions that I'm taking relative to my business, right? Okay, so that said, okay, so that said, for you to setting out your sales goal, writing them out as you've done here, right, definitely means that you have an idea, a clear picture of what the money you are aiming for looks like when you have earned it. And that is a very crucial element to growing your business successfully. Okay? That's a very crucial element to growing your business successfully. Okay? So, thank you for all this effort you've done. The last person I'm going to read as before I proceed is, okay, two of you. Three, Melvina. Melvina is very proactive. Binilo, 3 million is the annual sales goal, 750,000 is the quarterly and 250K monthly. Okay, Lome Fashion, Lome Fashion. Annual is 12 million, quarterly 3 million, monthly 1 million. Interesting. Then House of Dadisma, that's Jose Mary's brand, 2 million annual, 500 quarterly, 1,000 quarterly, 167,000 monthly. Interesting. Okay. This is not the time for motivational talk. I wish I could do some motivational talk with you guys, but I've already done that, in the past classes on visionary fashion entrepreneur, on why you should shoot up your sales goal for the year, why you should double it. Okay. But for now, let's just run with what we have. Okay. Now that we know this, right? When you have a mental picture of what you are looking for, then your mind will become open, right? Will become open to attracting opportunities for that thing to be established. Are you with me? Your mind will be stretched. Your mind will begin to bring to you ideas that you can implement in order for you to accomplish your set sales goal. Your mind is going to be open to it. Then there will be questions that will be popping up in your head. Questions that only you can answer. Questions like, do you think you deserve this amount you are aiming for? Questions like, do you think it is possible for you to accomplish this amount that you are aiming for? Your mates, are they making this kind of money? Do you think it is possible? Those questions will be coming. Now, those questions, right, they may sound negative, but what I've learned about life is that those questions are the way whereby the means by which the universe simply means life force, simply means everything that makes up life, including the divine God, including the divine presence. The divine presence of God, as it were, challenging you, asking you. It's more like life, as it were, is challenging you and asking you that, do you think you deserve this? You must be prepared to mentally talk to yourself and say, yes, I deserve this amount I'm aiming for, and I can accomplish it. You need to have that conversation with yourself. Otherwise, doubt will come and crush you. Everything that we experience physically will first be playing out in our minds, in our thoughts, long before they manifest physically. So I understand that the spiritual controls the physical, which means that nothing exists in reality in our physical realm. Nothing tangible exists until it has first been birthed in one's mind, in your imagination. So you guys are going to do something for me. These sales goals that you have written down, you need to go and get sticky notes, right? Sticky notes. If you don't have sticky notes, get yourself a checkbook, check leaf rather. If you don't have a check leaf, get yourself a plain A4 paper, and write out these sales goals that you've written down, that you've come up with. Write them down and then stick them where you can find them every time. Please, if you have to stick them by your TV, if you are somebody who likes TV a lot, stick it there. If you love being in the kitchen all the time, find a way of sticking it on the wall in your kitchen. Guys, what you see is what you will command. What you see in your mind is what you will attract opportunities for. I hope you're following. Okay, please note down what I just told you. I won't want you to come back to me and tell me that you could not crush your sales goal, because I'm breaking it down to you in simple, clear terms right now, how these things happen. If you are going to be commanding 100 million naira in terms of annual revenue, you need to first command your first million naira annually. You need to just do that. Everything in life is in stages. They say life is in stages, men are in sizes or something like that, right? Growth is an incremental thing. You don't just go from 0 naira to earning 10 million naira monthly within 3 months. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. You have to grow. It's a process, which is why they say there's nothing like an overnight success. That anyone you see referred to as an overnight success had been working very hard in the shadows for at least 10 years when nobody was seeing them. And when nobody saw them or recognized that they were laboring. So you suddenly see them blow big and you're like, oh, this guy just came on the scene. No, they've been on the scene the whole time. Just that life did not, smile at them. Okay? So that said, this process I'm sharing with you is going to take you to your promised land if you are diligent in applying them. Okay? So when you know how to set your sales goal, like you've just done in this exercise we've done, and you set a sales goal of 1.2 million, when you accomplish it, your confidence increases to aim higher, and your mind will register it that you have accomplished this level. Mark my words, the income level that you crush, the income level that you cross will become an easy target for you in the future. When people talk about, aiming for that amount of money, and they talk in terms of like, oh, how impossible, how difficult it is, your mind would say it is natural, it is easy, it is doable. Just like if you have been blessed enough to give out as low as 10,000 naira as a gift to someone without asking for anything from them, your mind will register it that you are now bigger than 10,000 naira problems because you could afford to give it out. Whereas that 10,000 naira is half of somebody's else's monthly income. So that's why you hear people say, oh, somebody's annual income is another person's monthly expense. Life is in stages. Men are in phases. We grow, we grow, we grow. That's all. So what you've done by this exercise is that you have positioned yourself, right, in the process that delivers consistent growth. Without sales goals, you can't attract money, sufficient money to take you to the next level. If you aim small in your sales goal, you will be able to accomplish little. You won't be able to accomplish more. Imagine I'm able to cross the 40 million naira mark in terms of annual revenue. That means I can afford to take my entire family on a vacation abroad. That means I can actually sponsor relocation of my family abroad. Just saying. I mean, especially Canada, for example, Dubai. I can sponsor the relocation, for them. Whereas somebody else who is aiming for just 5 million per year, well, can hope to buy a car, maybe a car of a million and above, and then do some other things, but not too many things. So don't restrict yourself in terms of your sales goals. Your sales goals have to be realistic. However, don't think small, because with more money you earn, more problems surface. Okay, do we have any questions so far? I hope I'm making sense in this coaching call as per what I've shared so far. I hope you've learned something important, something that would help you make right decisions going forward. If you learned something, please let me know. Okay, let me know. Let me know in the chat. You can raise your hands to share your view and what have you. Okay, thank you. Okay, I can see some of us already writing in the comments, right? That you're learning and then you're getting insights. Okay, good. Now, okay, so guys, thank you very much. It's time for us to mute our mics again, as I take on the second exercise that we are going to embark on right now. So the second exercise is for us to identify knowledge gaps. Knowledge gaps that are limiting you or are likely to limit you or prevent you from accomplishing the sales goal you've set. When it comes to setting sales goals, we are articulating our desire on paper. That is it. And like Brand Tracy said, right? Okay, 3% of the world write down their sales goals. That it is the people that write down their sales goals that actually accomplish them, not people that just think about them. So if you are thinking of accomplishing a particular income goal, but you do not write it down on paper in a place where you can always see it, what it means is that you have only wishes. You are wishing. But when you write it down, what you have done is that you have captured your imagination. You have captured an intangible, because the goal you are aiming for is an intangible picture that you are seeing. It's like it's in the spirit realm. It's not physical. It's not the physical it's not in the, what do you call it? It's not tangible, but when you write it down, it's like you capture it boom, from the air and you post it on paper. Once it's on paper, it becomes a living thing. Okay, and how you know it becomes a living thing is that it brings opportunities your way. Now, in order for you to accomplish the sales goal that you have written down, you need to develop your capacity. You need to develop your capacity. Capacity means that you need to develop your ability to do the things that will bring about the result. So if you are aiming to make, say, 6 million naira annually as your annual sales goal, the things you need to do, the effort you need to put in, the skills you need to develop, right? They are more than the person who is aiming for just 1.2 million per year. Someone who is aiming for 1.2 million per year, the things they need to know about making money, the skills they need to develop about selling, the connections they need to develop, right, will not be in the same depth, in the same cadre as someone who is aiming for 10 million. Because the sound of each person's sleep is not the same. The way somebody who is aiming for 10 million will sleep is not the same as the person that is aiming for 1 million. They are not the same at all. Imagine someone is aiming for example, 1 million as an annual sales goal, whereas another person is aiming for the same 1 million as a monthly sales goal. The one that is aiming for a monthly sales goal of 1 million will not have good sleep. Will be on their toes. Their mind will be working 24/7 because they know it's a tall order. But the person that's aiming for 1 million already knows on the average 90K, 93,000, right? Or say 95,000 naira a month is enough to accumulate towards 1 million in 1 year. So they can go, at a steady pace. But somebody who is aiming for 1 million per month knows that there's work to be done. So having said that, right, you need to check yourself. and identify the skill sets that you have developed, which will help you to accomplish the sales goal. So what are the skill sets that you need to develop? Number one is excellent products. Excellent product. So we want to have a checklist. This is exercise 2. So in exercise 2, I want us to list the following that I'm going to mention. Excellent products. Now, excellent product can also be called a product. In fact, the service, winning service. However, for the purpose of this class, I would suggest that we call all that you are selling, whether it's a product or a service, we call it product. It's easy to think in terms of something that looks tangible than an intangible. Okay. So if you are organizing trainings, each of those courses that you're selling in your training program, in your training services, right? Each of them is a product. Okay. So now the number one is winning product, which is also known as excellent product. So this is the checklist, right? To know whether you have the capacity, the capability to accomplish the sales goal. Then you need to also have number 2, marketing plan. Marketing plan. Number 3, you need to have your customer avatar. Number 4, you need to have a marketing list.
Marketing
List. Guys, I hope you can see that this is not the same as Fashion 6 Basic. For those of us that were in Fashion 6 Basic coaching program. Grace, Joseph, Mary, Judith, Mezino. I hope you guys can see there's quite some difference here compared to Fashion 6 Basic. Here, the purpose for us going this route is because in 6 months' time, at the end of the Visionary Fashion Entrepreneur Program, you should be able to stand on your own and plan your sales goal on an annual basis, quarterly basis, monthly basis, without having to come to a coaching program again. It should become a natural part of your personality. It should become a skill set that is natural with you. That's what we want to do. Yeah. If you want to get coaching afterwards, then let that be because you want an accountability partner or somebody who's going to help you with your projects. Not that we are still struggling with these basics. That's why I'm taking my time to break it down for us today. And thanks to Zoom, anyways, that makes it easier to talk, and cover more grounds than if I was typing. Okay. So, I said number 1, winning products. Number 2, marketing plan. Number 3, customer avatar. Number 4, your marketing list. Then number 5, offers. So let's go over it again. Winning plan. Okay. Some of us are saying you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? If you mute your mic, you may not be able to hear me. So unmute your mic. So I hope you can hear me now. So I said number one on the checklist. So the exercise 2, we are creating a checklist of capabilities, a checklist of capacity building, that you need in order to accomplish your sales goal. So number 1 is winning product. Number 2 is marketing plan. Number 3, customer avatar. Number 4, marketing list. Number 5, offers. Then number 6 that we need to add is selling skills. Selling skills. Are we together? So now under selling skills, I want you to include tech skills. Tech skills. Okay, so you guys are going to be doing something for me in the charts, right? I want you to list all of these skills. Okay, let's make number 7 tech skills once and for all. Tech skills means you know how to You know how to run Facebook adverts. You know how to run Instagram adverts, right? You know how to do, what do you call it? Facebook adverts, Instagram ads. You know how to maybe do, create sales funnels. You know how to create online stores and catalogs. You know how to do all of those, right? Those are tech skills. I mean, you've been hearing people talk about landing page, email marketing, inbound marketing, you know, sales pages, you know, and what have you, online stores, all of those things. You may know, you may have heard of them. Those are tech skills that accompany your, what do you call it? That accompany your, excuse me, that accompany your selling skills. Selling skills actually have more to do with is actually a soft skill in terms of knowing how to talk to people to convert them to buyers. You know how to engage with somebody and convince them. Even if they don't buy immediately, you convince them such that when they are ready to buy, you are the one that they are coming to. Okay, so we are looking at the capability, your capacity building, you know, for the goals that you want to accomplish. So when it comes to selling skills, we are now talking about things like awareness, ability to create awareness, ability to generate visibility, then ability to start sales conversations, you know, and then ability to close sales. Okay, those are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 abilities I've listed there. Okay, so guys, this is what we'll do. I want you to list all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 checklist, right? These 7 items on our checklist. You list them, then you grade yourself over 10. Grade yourself over 10. That's what I want us to do next. Okay, so in the charts, you're going to be writing, okay, number 1, winning product. So let's start now. Winning product. I would explain what winning product is, and then you grade yourself in terms of your capacity building right now, how well you have built your business in terms of winning products. Okay, what we might be winning products. I remember one of the books I read while I was learning under Nia Desonya, who was my own mentor and the person that taught me coaching, as it were, you know, public speaking, and also starting a business as a consultant back in 2006 when I finished university. Okay, the thing is, one of these books that I read, written by Peter Drucker. Peter Drucker was the 20th century guru. I mean, the authority figure everybody went to regarding management, business management. And I remember he talked about sales and he said, create a product that can sell itself. That's how to sell. That does have the job of selling. Create a product that can sell itself. That means that the product must be able to meet a very important need in the life of your customer. It must be able to meet a very, very important need in the life of your customers, in the lives of your customers. Now, remember I always say that don't just create fashion products, don't just create training programs, don't just create services that you think people need. Find out from your target audience, the people you want as customers. Find out from them what they need and create solutions to serve them. So if you're into bespoke tailoring, for instance, you need to be talking to people who buy your kind of bespoke services, to find out the kind of outfits that they love, the kind of outfits they're looking out for, the kind of colors they love, the kind of events that they love going out to. You need to be finding out. You need to be finding out about their fantasy dresses. Then when you get this feedback, you use them to create sample products. So if you're into bespoke tailoring, for instance, and you find out that for your customers, the ones that you're targeting, they like simple but elegant dresses that they can wear to church and at the same time to work. And then they've told you that their favorite colors are color pink, color red, color brown, color yellow. You already have this information. Get on Pinterest and start searching for simple and elegant dresses, simple and elegant trousers, simple and elegant tops, simple and elegant bodycon dresses, simple and elegant kimonos. Get ideas. Come up with a few styles for yourself to wear. Snap the pictures, upload on your WhatsApp status, and see people, your target audience doing what? Checking you out, or people checking out your status. And before you know it, you start getting people placing orders. I mean, it works like that. It's that simple. I don't like complicating things. It's that simple. Your customers, when they see these things, as you post them on your Facebook page, on your Instagram handle, on your WhatsApp status, in your catalog, right? As you share them via your WhatsApp broadcast to your list, your marketing list, right? You would find out that because the designs were based on the feedback you've been getting from your constant interaction with your customers, or people that you know need the kind of dresses that you make, outfits that you make, you will be amazed that you'll be getting a lot of positive responses, especially when you make the dress in the colors that they've told you is their favorite colors. Colors have a way of triggering to get you customers. That's what bespoke tailoring. If you're organizing trainings, right, fashion trainings, please go against the regular thinking, the regular pattern we have in the Nigerian space. And by that, I mean, you come up with basic, intermediate, advanced courses. Let your basic, intermediate, and advanced courses be more or less like your 1 year fashion school, 9 months intensive fashion school that people come to. There's a curriculum they can go through, and in 9 months, they are seasoned professionals. Aside from that, create short courses, many short courses that meet the specific needs of your audience. In our part of the world, Nigeria and African countries, as well as Asian countries like India, we have similar economies, we have similar societies. People want to learn skills that they can implement immediately to start getting customers. Turn your fashion school into a vocational training center, into a job creator, right? Whereby people can come in and learn a particular skill or learn how to make some particular types of outfits, with the basics being taught in between, basics of garment construction and the like. And they can do what? Take short courses with you at an affordable price that easily, they can put their hands in their wallets or do transfers to you. And before you know it, you see people signing up for this short course, after this short course, after this short course, after that short course. And in 1 year, they've spent a lot of money with you than trying to get some people to pay lump sum, big lump sum, before they can attend your courses. You need to create winning product. By winning product, I mean go and find out from the people that you want to sell to what their specific problems are that they really need answers to. They really need somebody to tell them what to do. And they will do what? Sign up with you. That's how to sell. If all of the things you have presently don't look like winning products, I want you to score yourself over 10. You would already know with the way people respond to all the designs that you've been making, So if you are into ready to wear, simply put, the design that you're coming up with that you have, maybe you're already selling, which ones are the ones that are selling the most, getting you the most customers? Now, if you're selling fashion accessories and what have you, maybe you're into haberdashery, textile, and what have you, regardless of the business you're doing, because this program is not restricted to fashion designers alone. You should know already which of your products usually gets most customers. Those are your best sellers. Then those are your winning products. So now let's do a quick rating for ourselves. When it comes to excellent product or winning product, what's your score? So in the group, in the chat on this call, I want you to type winning products and rate yourself from 1 to 10. 1 to 10, yeah. So that means you put, if it is 5, you say 5/10. Or you just write 5. Let's not put over 10. So just write 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If it's 0, please be kind enough to tell yourself the truth and write 0. Do you have winning products? Because that's where the work starts. I had to take it from this direction in order to get you on the right track. For some of us, you write sales goals, and at the end of the month, you are now wondering why people are not buying, why you are not hitting your sales goal. And let me even cite an example for you. While we were running the Fashion 6 basic coaching programs and the Fashion 6 full program, this was one of the fundamental errors or weaknesses that I observed in that program, in that we will teach the same marketing strategies, in the program. At the end of the month, when we ask people to submit the sales goal they crushed for the month, you would see some people exceeding the sales goal they set. For some, they may set 200K and you see them submitting 350,000 as the sales goal they got. In the same group, there are some people typing 40,000 as sales goal that they were able to do, whereas the sales goal they set was 100K. And we are wondering, what's the problem? Or some people this month, they say they are doing 200K, next month they are doing 80K. And I wonder, why is there this inconsistency, in their reporting? What I found out is that many people did not even understand their business. They don't know what is selling in their business. They don't know their winners, their best-selling products, the one or best trainings, best-selling services that was getting them the most returns. As of 2018, 2019, I realized that my best-selling products were 3,000 naira products, not even 5,000 naira products. That's the Fashion Starter. And Fashion Starter then was generating for me a lot of people who were getting to know about my online courses. And from amongst them, I was getting people who were signing up for Fashion 6 Basic. Now, unfortunately, I made a mistake of going to stop the Fashion Starter course, which I was doing at the time every 2 months. So imagine if I'd been consistent. That means Fashion Starter would have continually generated new subscribers for the Fashion 6 Basic Coaching Program. In 2020, when the pandemic hit, I just decided like, let me concentrate on the few that we have so that they can be very successful. Thinking that when we do that, we'll be able to pull through the year together. A lot of them dumped me. And then I suffered financially as a result, because I did not appreciate what my winning products were, and I did not concentrate all my resources on pushing those winning products, because I was afraid last year, like, won't I be commonized or commoditized by people like, this one just likes to organize cheap programs. Only for me to find out that later in the year, if you're easy, right? Yeah, kill my friend easy. Go online, I was telling people that Nigeria is a low-income earning country. You cannot always organize high-ticket products and expect people to sign up for it. And I'm like, oh my God. So I've been on a winning track all this while, and I kept looking down on myself. Imagine we get 200 people to be paying you 3,000. We're talking about, that's about 600K or something like that, right? And then you see how people that are doing your 15K quarterly coaching program, people doing one-on-one coaching at 50K, 100K. I would have blown bigger now. So I shut down a source of income that was giving me steady flow, just because I was like, I don't want people to stereotype me as a cheap coach. It was later in the year I found out that I've done a lot of work in terms of building a brand for myself, that many people who are into business coaching now in the fashion space are now using me as a benchmark, so to speak. I was shocked to find out that. So guys, you don't want to make these mistakes I've made, because you'll be leaving a lot of money on the table. Okay, so I'm looking at the chart here to see what we are doing. I said we'll do 1 hour, 30 minutes here. Okay, if you guys can hack it, it's like we end up at 8 o'clock. This is getting really, really serious now. Okay, so I can see here winning product 6, okay. Mezino, in fact, your fabrics are awesome, Mezino. I mean, I'm privy to that. I know about your fabrics. Your fabrics are awesome, my dear. You know, I said you should come on board the ready to wear masterclass group so you can come and talk about Ankara fabric. We are yet to see you there. So I believe you when you said in terms of capacity 6/10. Okay. Then Judith says our winning product at 6. That means Judith has really impressed. I see some of your pictures on Facebook. I'm just wondering, like, the only thing that's limiting you, Judith, is that you are not investing in professional pictures. You have beautiful styles. You know, there are people that left my coaching program that I didn't bother to contact to tell them where they were making mistakes in their presentations online. So I love that. Okay, Sims and Green Lines, I wish to know your name, but I like that you have 5. Okay, and then Philippa is very honest. You are always honest, my pharmacist. Okay, you are at 0. Okay, so which means that you can shoot up. Now, Philippa, why are you not in the ready to wear programs? From ready to wear on a budget to ready to 90 days to launch. You're missing out already. Okay. So, Oyele Murayo, please, when you want to write your answers, let us know what you are referring to. You should write winning product, then you write 2 in front of it. You know, that's what you do. Okay, so guys, the essence of this exercise you just did right now, in terms of rating yourself, in terms of winning product, right? What I want you to do is this. The assignment that is going on, that you are going to be doing along with this class that we're doing, we are holding rather, is this. You are going to sit down and think to yourself and like, what am I going to do about this rating? That means, what do I need to do to generate winning products? What winning products can I come up with? You need to answer it. You need to sit down and think. Please be mindful of what I'm sharing with you. If you are waiting for one coach, one mentor, one business consultant to help you come up with the answers, my dear, what you would have done is you would have passed away your opportunity to grow your mind, to grow your capacity. Because if the same coach, the same mentor, the same consultant decides to double or triple their consulting fee, their coaching fee, next time you approach them to help you come up with, help you look at your business and come up with any product, you are already in a tight corner. So before you even go to a coach, have some of the answers so that the coach that you're meeting or the mentor you're meeting or the consultant you're meeting are only validating some of the things that you know. You don't want to waste your money. The word is enough for the wise. Okay, so come up with winning product ideas. Then we will review the answers that you provide. We will help you tweak it. That's when you get results. That's how you get results. However, let me give you some quick pointers. I already mentioned it. Go and talk to your best customers. If you already have customers, because all of you on this coaching call, you have at least one customer that is paying you well. Go and talk to them. Talk to them on phone. If you can visit with them, visit with them. It is your business and your future at stake right now. That's what's at stake right now. Go and find out, why do they buy from you? What have they noticed about your business that makes them to stay with you? What are their needs? What are their desires when it comes to the kind of products you make, the kind of trainings you make, the kind of products you sell, the kind of clothing you make? Go and find out. Let them give you feedback. Ask them, what are the price points that are convenient for them to pay, that are convenient for them to pay? What's the highest they can invest? Then create designs that are within those price points, and you will be able to sell. Not that you create a product and then you go like, oh, for this clothing, I cannot sell less than 120,000 for this kaftan. Whereas the kind of people that you have as customers, there are people that they can never go above 20,000 naira. and you're wondering why your business is not moving forward, it won't move forward because you are not in alignment with your audience. You are not a customer-centric business. That's what we're trying to rectify this evening. So let's move on. Marketing plan. When we talk about marketing plan, right? For marketing plan, it means that you need to have a plan that details how you are going to create awareness, how you are going to create visibility, how you are going to generate leads. So for marketing plan, these are the key points I want you to note. Creating awareness, generating visibility, and generating leads and prospects. That's what the marketing plan contains mostly. Now, when it comes to marketing plan, we are now talking about, okay, how are you going to create awareness about your brand? Awareness means activities that you are going to engage in order for the people you want as customers, specifically the people you want as customers, to know about you. Are you following? To know about you, your business, and the products that you sell and the solutions that you offer. You cannot serve everyone in business. You need to know who your target audience are. That means that's why we have customer avatar. I mean, you should know specifically who are the cadre of people that you want as customers, not the cadre of people you hope. When you hope, that means you have no control over how you get those people. But when you want, when you desire, then you know you have to step out and go get them. Okay, so when we talk about marketing plan, we need to talk about creating awareness. What are the activities you are going to engage in to create awareness? So when I say awareness, I mean that you are getting to, you are looking for the people that really need what you are selling. And you are going in their face. You are positioning yourself to be found by them. You are reaching out to them. You have to be very practical about this, okay? For instance, if we say, oh, your target audience are nursing moms. Cool. That means that when it comes to marketing plan, you need to have a plan that say you need to have an awareness, plan that outlines specifically what you will do to get pregnant women and nursing moms to know you exist. So what are the things that you're going to do? Oh, for instance, you could say, I'm going to run an advert on Facebook. I'm going to join pregnant women's groups, and they'll be sharing content to attract people. I'm going to pay adverts. I'm going to pay for adverts, on those groups by contacting the admins of those groups to promote for me. Or I'm going to create a group for pregnant women and nursing moms, where I'll be teaching them things relating to pregnancy, safe delivery, and child care. Or I am going to create a YouTube channel where I'll be uploading videos relating to, child care and pregnancy. Or I am going to start a Facebook group, or I am going to create a Facebook page and organizing Facebook Live every week where I invite pregnant women. Or I'm going to create a joint WhatsApp groups in my church for pregnant women. I'm going to approach women that have ministries for pregnant women there and reach out to their founders, to collaborate. All of these examples are cited. They all come under awareness. And the reason why they come under awareness is that you already know who your target audience are. You already have a customer avatar in place, and you are aiming for those people. You are not just going after the general public. So what's your plan for creating awareness? Number two, what's your plan for creating visibility? Now, when we talk about creating visibility or building visibility, visibility simply means everybody around you must know what you are doing, must know about what you are doing, even though they may not need what you are doing, even though they are not your ideal customers, but they need to know. Why? Reason is this: when people around you know about what you do, when people online know about what you sell, anytime they are in conversations with anyone who is looking for someone who does what you do, your name is what comes to mind. 3 weeks back, a pastor friend of mine gave another pastor friend of his, they are in the same denomination, my number. This acquaintance of his, this friend of his that he recommended to me, he told the man that if the man wants to start a successful fashion business, I am the person he should talk to. Well, how come a pastor friend of mine who doesn't need what I am selling is recommending me to another pastor friend of his who needs what I am selling? How come? It's because of the visibility I've created. And when we talk about visibility, please don't get it twisted. Don't get it over. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't over label yourself. Visibility simply means you ask yourself, how can I get people to know about me? The key word is people, whether they need it or they don't need it. If you don't create visibility, how will you sell? You will not sell. If you create visibility and you are only known by people who don't need what you are selling, when you sell, you won't sell. But when you create visibility, it gives you the opportunity to raise word of mouth marketers. That is, people who would mention you to those who need your services because they know you and they know what you do. So what effort have you put in there in creating visibility? Creating visibility is as good as you talking to your family and friends, family members and friends rather, and colleagues, requesting them to please help you post on their WhatsApp status your adverts. That's part of creating visibility. So for those of you that are always lamenting about family and friends not buying from you, the problem with you is this: family and friends are not your audience. They are just your circle. So if your family and your friends are not your target audience, so why do you expect them to buy from you? Oh, yeah, they may be buying the same type of products that you sell, but it's not compulsory they have to buy from you. That's having an entitlement mentality. It sucks. You know what you can do? This is what you do, and which I practice. If you do not buy from me, help me tell somebody who can buy from me. We'll still be good friends. Did you catch that? If you can't buy from me or you don't want to buy from me, please help me tell someone who needs it. Now, if they don't need to ask you why you don't buy from me, because you don't need to tell them. Just mention me as part of the options they can consider. At least you've done me a good turn in that. And that would be a big blessing for me, and I would appreciate you. I mean, you guys, I created Team 99 project, right? That's a WhatsApp group for people who are willing to help me promote my brand. And the condition is very simple. As long as you've benefited from my free trainings or my paid trainings and you've seen impact, I mean, you've experienced impact in your business with tangible results, can you please help me tell people? And how do you do that? Just your WhatsApp status or your Facebook page. Let me share. You don't need to write anything. I'll create the content. You just help me share. That is generating visibility. Because visibility means that the people that need you may also come across the content. Are we clear on that? Good. So let's do a quick rating. In terms of marketing plan, right? Okay, let's not score ourselves. Okay, for the marketing plan, we are going to be scoring ourselves on 3 levels, 4 levels, 4 levels. So we're going to be scoring ourselves overall in your marketing plan. How many have you achieved? You are going to be scoring yourself in terms of generating visibility, in terms of creating awareness, in terms of generating leads and prospects. So you give yourself scores on those ones also. So, but before we proceed to that, guys, this is what I want to tell you. I need to wrap it up in terms of generating leads. See, the usefulness of generating visibility, that is everybody knowing about you and what you do, and also creating awareness that is those who need what you are selling, that you know they are the type of people you want as customers, right? Knowing about you. The usefulness of this is eventually getting some of them to contact you so you can have their contacts. Or you find a way of actively looking for the contacts. When I say contacts, WhatsApp numbers, phone numbers, emails of people who fit into your customer avatar, your target audience. You need to be generating leads like that. So when you get the contact of someone who fits your target audience, who fits your customer avatar, who looks like someone you would like to have as customer. Once you have that person's contact, be it their phone numbers, their WhatsApp numbers, their emails, you have generated a lead. If somebody is admiring your product from afar, they're like, oh, I love what you do. Thank you. I love this dress. Oh, I love this training package you have. And you know they need it. You know they are the kind of people you want, right? You should find a way of getting them to give you their contact. Once you get their contact and you request that they save your WhatsApp number and you save theirs, one of the ways by which you can do that is asking for their Instagram handle so you can follow them and they follow you back. At the same time, if you do that, that means that you'll be able to slide into their inbox and chat with them, right? And then share your WhatsApp number with them so they can follow you on WhatsApp, or share the link to your WhatsApp catalog so they can visit, and check it out, the link to your online store, whatever you want to share with them, afterwards, but you capture their contact. Another way to capture contacts is by simply asking for their WhatsApp number. Very simple, very, very, very unobtrusive, it's low key. When you're asking for somebody's phone number, they tend to have their guards up. But when you ask for their WhatsApp number, it's interesting. I mean, there's an atmosphere around asking for people's WhatsApp number. It's interesting because you can chat them more. It doesn't really have a negative view, negative aura. It doesn't have a negative impression compared to asking for their personal contact in terms of their phone numbers. Getting people's WhatsApp numbers is great, because it allows you to interact with them, chat them up, and build small talk, create small talk, and build rapport. Okay, so that is what I want you to know about generating. You need to be generating leads, because the more people you generate, the more potential customer. A lead means potential customer. I mean, somebody who is likely to buy. Right? The more leads you generate, the higher your chances of selling. Let me give you an instance. Recently, a lady who followed me on Facebook, joined my group on Facebook, that is the Ready to Wear by Laoye Curtis group. And she saw on the group an advert I did, a post I did saying I'm giving out a free training on how to start a Ready to Wear business. She clicked on the link. It took her to my landing page. That's where tech skills are coming in, where she saw the full details of the video, and she was asked to provide her name and email in order for her to get the link to watch the video. Now, I'm not selling the video, I'm making it available free. So it's capturing our attention. It captured our attention. She submitted her details, and when she submitted her details, she was rerouted. The website prompted my WhatsApp number to pop up so that she can now chat with me that she'd already submitted her name and email on my landing page. Then she received the link to watch the video. While watching the video, I think she got she got a value, and she read on the web page where the video was, the advert I put there for the Ready to Run a Budget course. And would you believe me that she actually chatted me up yesterday in the night that she wants to sign up for the Ready to Run a Budget course. I wanted to know the details. And she was asking me like, oh, how much is it in American dollars? Because she is American. I'm like, oh, this is my first time of getting a purebred American, not a Nigerian based in America. Okay, so an American could go through my content and feel like, wow, this is helpful to her. That's interesting. Long and short of it, she told me like she felt I had different price ranges for my programs. And I said, yeah, I have other programs. And I gave her the link to the 90 Days to Launch challenge that is coming up in April. And boom, the lady was like, oh, how much is that in dollars? And it turned out to be $34.27. You know, as of this morning, she had already bought it. She paid $34 and she was so excited, like, oh, you know, I'll see you in April. I've done my payments. And I'm like, oh, Laoye Curtis, you are going international. Thank God for sales goal, 40 million naira. Imagine if I can get a lot of Black Americans and whites also to come on my program. Those people have dollars now, they can pay big money. So from a $30 program to a $200 program to a $2,000 program. Okay, we're getting there. You know. Now, when she signed up for the free video on how to start a Ready to Wear business, she became a lead. I have her email, I have her WhatsApp number, so I can always communicate with her afterwards. So guys, let's quickly answer this question. Let's write it in the chat room, right? From the look of things, it's like we won't finish everything tonight. Hey, this has become a serious course. Okay, the next time we'll be having this session will be 2 weeks time anyways. So for now, let's lock it down. Guys, let's do the next exercise, marketing plan. So I want you to write marketing plan, then score yourself in terms of your marketing plan over 10. Marketing plan. How well do you have a marketing plan? How well have you done your marketing plan for awareness, marketing plan for visibility, marketing plan for lead generation? So first, just write marketing plan, score yourself over 10. Then the next thing we will do is you write awareness plan, score yourself. Visibility plan, score yourself. The lead generation plan, score yourself. Let's start doing that. Tonight is the moment of truth. Some of us will be experiencing deliverance tonight, because when we're looking at or when we attend classes, Laoye Curtis is organizing a free class. Olufumi Ogunniran is organizing a free class. Olufunke is organizing a free class. Shafi Moshood organizing a free class. This one free class, that one free class, and you are still wondering why you are not selling. The reason why you are not selling is what we are sharing tonight. I would have like, okay, this is how you cut your sales go, blah, 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 and talk and give you all. What we are doing right now is the beginning, you know how to fix it. So marketing plan, please, let's know your score. Visibility plan, let's know your score. Awareness plan, let's know your score. So now, from what we're doing already, this is what it's turning out to be. We are scoring ourselves, we've been scoring ourselves on winning products. Then we've been scoring ourselves on marketing plan. And marketing plan has some bullet points, some babies, which includes awareness plan. So that means a plan for creating awareness, a plan for creating visibility. So that is visibility plan. And then a plan for generating lead generation plan. Guys, how much have you paid for this program self that we are not going through all of these details? You people. God bless you. God bless you. Okay, so meanwhile, those of us that are on the Visionary Fashion Entrepreneur Program that are yet to balance our payments, please, I need you to do that before next week. Otherwise, I yank you off the program until you pay. Okay? So you can see all of these things that we are doing is going to help in identifying where the shoe is itching you, is paining you, right? And I would create supplementary classes to fix them. Already I can see here that in terms of marketing plan, it's a fiasco for most of us. Serious fiasco, and we need to fix that, right? Okay. Okay, so I can see here some of us here have 1/10, 2/10. Okay. Visibility, awareness, lead generation plan. Okay. Now this is the assignment that you are gonna do. So you will be submitting on the group. Okay. For those of us that are not in the Visionary Fashion Entrepreneur group, well, I'll permit you to submit your own on your respective groups. That is the 90 days to launch group. I would expect you to submit there. But for those of us in the Visionary Fashion Entrepreneur program proper, right, you need to submit it on your WhatsApp group. When you submit, I'm going to address it. Do you get? Okay, so we're going to address this. Now we'll be needing to create some special classes for this. Wow. I never knew it was like this. Imagine if I had the time with you guys and like, oh, this is how you set your sales goal for this month. This is what you work on. This is what you do. And then I think I've taught you. Only for us to find at the end of the month, you're not even anywhere near your sales goal. I'll be wondering what's wrong with the coaching program. Okay, so now we know. Okay, for Judith, we know your awareness plan, your score, your lead generation plan with your score, your visibility plan, your score. What about your overall marketing plan? In fact, I think I know your overall marketing plan. We divide whatever you've written here by 3. So your overall score here is 2. Some your marketing plan, you are scoring 2/10 in your marketing plan. That's a serious matter. For Philippa, your marketing plan, your visibility is 2, 1, awareness 1, lead generation 2. That's 5. 5 divided by 3. That's 1.6 or so over 10. My dear, you have work to do. In fact, lead generation 1, awareness 1, visibility plan 1. That's 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. You are scoring 1/10. So guys, how you know your exact score when it comes to your marketing plan, how well you have done in terms of building capacity is you add whatever score you have in your visibility plan to your awareness plan to your lead generation plan, divide the total by 3. I'll give you your overall score in terms of your marketing plan. Okay, so guys, there's a lot to do. If I ask you to pay for some short classes to teach you how to do this, will you be willing to pay? And that's the big question to answer, really. Okay, so but thank God we are here to do the best we can for now. Okay, so guys, we already know your annual sales goal, your quarterly sales goal, your monthly sales goal. From the things that the answer you're providing to these exercises we are doing, you can tell for yourself whether you'll be able to crush your monthly sales goal or your quarterly sales goal going forward. Okay, and so your assignment is now you need to tell me what you need to come up with your awareness plan, your visibility plan, and your lead generation plan. Come up with a plan and submit on the group. So let's know, okay, how much do you, what are the things you will do? Specific things you will do to generate awareness, specific things you will do to generate visibility, specific things you will do to generate leads. Okay, so let's take on the number 3. Number 3 is, I think we'll be able to run through this one very fast. Number 3 is customer avatar. In fact, the checklist has shrunk. It has shrunk. I'm happy about that. It has shrunk. We don't need to have marketing list then, because lead generation brings about your marketing list. Okay, maybe we should leave it anyways. Customer avatar. Customer avatar, you all know what customer avatar is. I mean, there are no excuses in this regard. So what I'll do is this: for us in the professional fashion entrepreneur program, I'm going to share tomorrow. You need to remind me tomorrow morning. I'm going to share with us the customer avatar ebook. So with the customer avatar ebook, you'll be able to at least understand customer avatar again. For those of us in the 90 days to launch coaching program, you need to go back to your course material, the one we sent you, module 1. In it, we already talked about creating customer avatar based on the mindset of your target audience, right? And their income range. You know, you need to go back to that. Okay, and you already have the ebook anyway, so go back to that. And if you already have done your customer avatar, now let's quickly do exercise 3. So sorry, the checklist 3. Write customer avatar in the charts. Customer avatar. Now, is your customer avatar in place? Score yourself over 10 if you have a customer avatar in place. Now, one thing I need you to know to do is this. Let me add some tidbits information for you in the charts, right? I am here, I'm typing out in the charts there are 3 types of customer avatars you should have. You should have low price customer avatar. Then you should have medium price customer avatar. I'll get around to explain what I mean by this. You should have your premium price customer avatar. In case you're wondering why business is tough, or why our business is not a field, entrepreneurship is not a field you can just jump into and be forming big boss. This is the reason. There's a lot of information, there's a lot of knowledge you need to acquire, there's a lot of competencies you need to develop. So all of these things we are pointing out in this coaching call, right? They are pointers to the different skill sets you need to have in place. I'm teaching you about visibility plan. I have visibility plan, I have awareness plan, I have lead generation plan. So these are not theories. These are not theories I'm sharing with you. These are practicals. If you are not mastering all of these things, you will struggle in your business naturally, and you won't expect to make more than somebody who knows how to put all of this in place. It's more than just learning how to sew clothes or creating products or designing things or coming up with training programs. It's more than that. After you've done that, activity of creating products, the products themselves have to be winning products, which means that they don't have the job of selling. Then you need to now know how to create awareness for the products, visibility for the product, and generate leads for the products. That's when we can now talk about you talking with people that are showing interest in order to convert them to become customers. It's a process. Master it now, and you can always, iterate it, that is, repeat it, rinse and repeat over and over as you aim higher in your sales goals. So I want us to now do what? In the chat, because we're about to wrap up. In the chat, I want you to type in the chat your customer avatar. So customer avatar is the third checklist. And underneath it, you need to have low price. Just write low price, which is short form of low price, LP. Low price, medium price, MP, and the premium price, PP. So score yourself on the LP, MP, PP. So you can just write low price. So that stands for low price customer avatar. Do you have a customer avatar rating for people who can only afford your low price product? Then the medium price is what we refer to as your happy price, proper happy price. Now, your low price product does not mean you are not making profits. It's just that the profit margin is not much. But when we talk about medium pricing, that means that you're making a sizable profit. That's where your happy price comes in really. Do you have a customer avatar for those who are earning your medium price that can buy at your medium price? Then what about your premium price? What's your score in terms of your premium price? The premium price is relative. Today, your existing customer avatar may be people who can pay 40K for an outfit, or 40K for a training program, or 40K for your product, whatever product you're selling. And maybe that's your premium price, right? So you can score, that can be now. In 6 months' time, you may be fortunate to enter into bigger circles. That is, a new circle of high net worth people who can easily pay 200K. Suddenly, your premium price is going to shoot up. Okay, so let's look at your premium price customer avatar, medium price customer avatar, and your low price customer avatar. When you put up your MP, your LP, MP, and PP, whatever you write, whatever figures you put there, add them together, divide by 3. Add them together, divide by 3. That will give you your overall score in terms of your capacity building, in terms of your capability right now. Okay, so let's do that. I hope you guys are enjoying the class. I can see Morolake Nwokoro as LP is 8, MP is 8, PP is 5. So when we add 8 plus 8 plus 5, that's 16 plus 5, 21. 21 divided by 3, 7. So your overall score is 7/10. You are doing very well when it comes to your customer avatar. That means you have your customer avatar in place for your low price customers and whatever. Now, the thing about this low price customer avatar, medium price customer avatar, and premium price customer avatar is that when you have this plan in place, when you have these figures in place, right? These avatars in place, you will be able to come up with products that fit their level. And you will not be marketing a product, a medium price product, to somebody who can only pay a low price. At the same time, you will not be making the mistake of taking your low price products to those customers that can pay premium. Otherwise, they will rubbish you. You should be able to measure, potential customers, to know where they belong. You need to be able to successfully or safely hazard a guess as per what kind of customer avatar do they fall in. And that will help you in making the right decision, because you may end up getting more customers that are paying premium than the others. Now, a customer that pays you premium, that pays your premium price, already knows that you have quality. When they come in contact with your low price product, remember that you've already done your work of making your low price product a winning product. You can see that's where we started, winning product. A product that sells itself, which means that when they see some of those dresses you make, those shoes you make, those fashion accessories you make that are selling for a low price, they will not commonize you. They will not look down on you, because they already know that you create premium quality. Naturally, you'll be shocked that they will be buying more of the low price product and the premium price product at the same time. Guys, when you have a winning product, you will do well. I just told you, what I found out is that the ready-to-wear on a budget course is being sold too cheaply. Well, it's okay, because I know that there are a lot of people in the Nigerian space, in the African space, that they cannot pay above 5,000 naira right now, mostly because they need help. I mean, it isn't everyone that signed up for the Ready to Run a Budget course that moved to the 90 days to launch challenge. It wasn't everybody that signed up, right? There are a lot of people who are in the Ready to Run a Budget group who are not on the 90 days to launch challenge simply because they can't afford it. It's as simple as that. But imagine if I'd only targeted people who can afford the 90 days to launch challenge price, then I would have lost those that are still on the Ready to Run a Budget. But be rest assured that because they've had a taste of what the Ready to Run a Budget course is like, in the near future, they will save up to come to join the 90 Days to Launch Challenge when they see those of you in the 90 Days to Launch Challenge launching your brand successfully. Can you see? So you should not throw away people who cannot afford your medium pricing. That is your happy price and your premium price, just because you feel like, oh, you have class. When you're a business person, you would understand that it's a marketing gimmick, telling people to buy according to their class. You have a class of that you should create something for everybody. That's the smart way to sell. Are you with me? Guys, I'm sharing too much. I need to shut up my mouth. So for you guys in 90 Days to Launch Challenge, do you know that in the Ready to Run a Budget course, I never taught you guys about low price customer avatar, medium price customer avatar, premium price customer avatar. It's not for people at that level because they still don't even know what customer avatar is. You are fortunate that I invited you guys here, to this Visionary Fashion Entrepreneur program. Otherwise, in your 90 Days to Launch Challenge, I am not going to be sharing this breakdown I did. I won't. Why should I? It's not for that level. At that level, the goal is to come up with your first collection. So all of the questions I ask you, the exercises I give you there is meant to help you know specifically who your target audience is so that you can successfully launch. When you successfully launch, we will now tell you that you can actually do more. They will now bring you to this level of knowledge of knowing about low price, medium price, and premium price. So at least you know the foundation. For those of you that are in the Visionary Fashion Entrepreneur, you guys will now know in the subsequent months. I'm going to break it down for you in terms of low price customers and how you get them, premium price customers, how you get them, medium price customers, how you get them. You get them by using the profit center maximization blueprint. That's what you make use of. Profit center maximization, and define your profit centers, analyzing them and then innovating with them, to sell more. Okay. So guys, thank you for your patience, for your patience, really, all through my health challenges. Now you can see I'm back on my feet and we are really serving it hot. You dig? Yeah, I love this, right? Okay, so we've done our rating. Let's look at the chat room now. Oh my God, it's 8 o'clock already. Oh my. Okay, Judith, you need to turn on your mic to ask this question that you don't really understand. Does it mean going below or above your fixed price? You need to turn on your mic and explain what you mean by that. But while you're at that, I can see here that Grace Ibeneme's customer avatar is hit. I'm not surprised that it's hit now. With all the conversation we've been having, all those Chamber of Commerce women and all those exhibitions we've attended, you're on track. Olajumoke, I'm not surprised. Olajumoke, you said you want to do one-on-one coaching and then you disappeared. I didn't hear him from you again. Are you no longer my customer avatar? Your 8.3 is very correct based on our conversations. I believe you. Melvina, Melvina, I've been seeing your pictures on Facebook and your base where you are. Yes, you are on track. So you guys, you can say I'm mentioning your names. It's because I keep track on you. I do have a large audience I'm following in terms of my paid program. So I can actually follow you guys online and monitor your progress. Because I'm also getting myself prepared for the big day when I'll be charging $1,000, $2,000, $10,000. You get it's still the same 5,000 products. 5,000 product will sell for $10,000. Okay, so for Oyele Morayo, okay, yeah, your customer avatar 886, 8888 is 16 plus 6, 22. 22 divided by 3 is 7.3 or so. Okay, okay, so good. Olajumoke, you not run away. Okay, nothing to you right there. Okay, Judith, please, the floor is yours, ma. Okay, let's talk. I'm
Okay,
recording this so that people later can do it. Yeah.
I don't really understand this customer avatar.
Okay.
Low price. It doesn't mean that maybe the number of customers that can buy at a lower price.
No. Customer avatar. You know, I said I'll share the ebook with you guys so you can read up again.
Okay.
So when you read the ebook on customer avatar, you will now do the exercise of coming up with your customer avatar. That means you write out a customer avatar. Do you get? Let me give you an example. You can your customer avatar can be career women that work in corporate organizations. And you create a customer avatar that you call the Cynthia. Cynthia is a career lady, single. She earns 50,000 naira monthly. Do you get? Her interest is simple, classic designs and what have you. You create another customer avatar, you call her Joyce. Joyce works with the civil service. She is earning 100,000 naira per month. Her interests are the same as Cynthia's, but the difference is just the income range. Do you get? Then you may now have a third customer who is Blessing. Blessing works with Chevron. She's earning 500K per month. Her interests are simple, elegant and classic design, just like Cynthia and Joyce. Are you with me, Judith?
Yes.
Now, with this simple example I've given, I've mentioned 3 different people who share the same characteristics, right, in terms of their interest, and they fit into your target audience. However, their income levels are different. Are you following? Cynthia earns 50K, Joyce earns 100K, and then Blessing earns 500K. Now, when you come up with a dress of 50,000, can Cynthia afford it?
Okay.
I'm asking her, can she afford it? Cynthia is earning 50K per month. Joyce is earning, just to help you, Joyce is earning 100K. Blessing is earning 500K. So can Cynthia afford your dress of 40K?
I think it depends on the occasion.
Now,
if you're not ready to wear, wait. If you're not ready to wear, and you have your fixed price that anybody that comes for this style, you're going to make it at 10,000, and they're all willing to pay the 10,000. So where do I put them? How do I classify them?
You're the one that is confusing yourself, man. Let me clarify for you. That's part of why we're having this coaching call. The moment you mention that it depends, you have already messed up the whole thing. There's nothing like it depends. What matters is there is a product you have, even if it is a fashion style, let's say it's bespoke. Do you get? And you're already like, okay, it's 50K, I want to do it. Or you have a ready-to-wear cloth and it's 50K. Or you have come up with a pair of shoes, it's 40K, you are selling it. It does not matter whether what they want the occasion, and what have you. Reason why I'm saying it is this: if your customers have to save up every time before they can afford what you are selling, you will not be in business for long.
Okay.
Let me share one secret with you. Any product you are selling, you already fix a price with it, right? That price has a profit that will come to your pocket at the end of the day. That's your profit margin. Now, you need to do the maths. If the price you are selling is more than 10% of the salary of that person or the monthly income of that person, they will always have an excuse not to pay. They will
Okay.
always hesitate because there's school fees competing with that money. House rent is going to compete. Daily feeding, transport to work. Do you get? Many
Yes.
other bills are coming. So they love what you are selling. However, the priorities right now is just way more than that. That was what happened last year when COVID-19 hit. How would I go and be spending money on clothes when they say lockdown, no work? And our bosses will not be paying salary. So it's clothes I'll not be spending money on back. And before you know it, many bespoke businesses just crashed last year. So any product you are coming up with, please always benchmark it like this. I'm selling for 40K. Who needs it? Who can afford it? Once you know who can afford it among your target audience, create a customer avatar for them. And you will already know that when somebody who cannot afford it shows up, do you get? And they're like, oh, I would like to buy. You let them know it is 40K. If I'm going to give you discount, I can make it, you pay 30K. Maybe that's up to you. You're the one that decided to do charity at that point. If they cannot afford it, even with the discount you give them, you now recommend to them another of your products that can meet their price points. So everybody will be happy at the end of the day. I was with this man, Baudon. Baudon is one of the biggest fashion designers after, along with Shei Vodi Maitama in Abuja in 2019. Yes, I was there. And then I got talking with the man. I mean, these are CCTV all over his facilities. He has a complete duplex. I mean, when you see his waiting room where he attends to customers, you will pay big money. He told me, he said he discovered that when Buhari came into power in 2015, that the Nigerian economy will suffer. By precedence of when he was head of state in 1983 back then. And then it was like money is going to disappear because Goodluck Jonathan's government was a lavish spending government. So there was a lot of money in circulation. So he said what he did was that he came up with different types of clothing and shoes. Do you get at different price points? Such that somebody who has only 3,000 on him can walk into his facility and buy. Knowing full well that they know that is a luxury brand. He said most of the big people in Abuja in 2018 and 19 bought more of his low price products than his expensive ones. All these rich people, they prefer to be managing their money because they are closer to the seat of power and they know how money has not been in circulation. And he said many top fashion designers suffered. As of that 2017, he had already diversified into bulk garment production, producing school uniforms or uniforms for organizations. That was now bringing him steady money. But the luxury business itself had collapsed. Now, add to it 2020, when COVID-19 happened. You can now imagine the ripple effect. Bad government first, followed by COVID-19. So what I'm trying to now teach you guys is how to be profitable at all times. And the way to go about it is that you create customer avatar at different levels. It's still the same customers. In my case, my audience are fashion designers, right? But do you know fashion designers are of different cadre? There are those that they are doing fashion, but they've never counted 50,000 naira per month in their lives. There is a product for them. A 1,000 naira product, a 3,000 naira product, a 5,000 naira product for them. And there are those that they are doing well, but they are not doing well enough. Somebody paid 48,000 yesterday. She's balancing 17,000 next month for a total of 65K. That means this is 5K covered, 5K for the ready to run a budget course, the one starting in March, 10K for the 90 days to launch challenge starting in April, the April edition, and 50K for personal coaching. Total of 65. We agreed to do 2-time payment, 35K first payment, 30K balance. But she sent in 48,000 and she kept telling me that, sir, it's not the money. It's not the money. It's the fact that I now have somebody that can hold me by the hands. So now that dawned on me that, okay, there are a lot of people on my platform that it's not the money that is affecting them. I mean, there's one of us here now. Please let me just call you out and appreciate you. Morolake, is she still here? Morolake landed on my sales page for the Directory on a Budget course. And she said that the way I wrote the write-up there, it looked like the program is for people who are just starting, who don't even know what to do, ready to wear. That people who already are into ready to wear, right? They would not be interested in signing up because they were like, this is for beginners. But when she was talking with me on the phone, and I was telling her the topics that we are covering and what she will learn, she was like, this is my problem. You are telling me the solution. And she gladly paid, what do you call it, 10K for the 15K total anyways, was the package that she went for. And then it dawned on me that, I need to create a second avatar for people who already are into ready to wear and have fashion houses. Those ones will be willing to pay 15K, 20K. Do you get, ma'am? So
Yes.
this is a continuous exercise. It does not end. Because the kind of people you are selling to in 2019 and 2020 may no longer be relevant to your business this year. So that's why I said, come up with customer avatars 3 types. Those that can afford your low price product. So when I say low price product, right? Presently, you may not have any low price product at all. But now that you have attended this class, I've opened your eyes to the fact that you can actually come up with some other type of product that it'll be very easy, quickly to produce, and the cost of production is low, and then you can still make some money on it, even if it is 1,000 naira or 2,000 naira that you make as profit on it. At least now you now know. Now it's now up to you to decide whether you want to take the advice or not. Do you get, ma'am?
Yes.
So when we did the Ready to Run a Budget in January, we got 193 people that signed up. On the average, that's 5,000 naira per person. Then how many people? I was budgeting that we'll get 50 people that will sign up for Visionary Fashion Entrepreneur. If we manage to get 25, we're lucky. Yet the Visionary Fashion Entrepreneur was 25,000 one-time payment. Can you see? So if I didn't have 192 people and 193 people paying 5,000, what would have happened to us? Wouldn't that make our sales go? So that's what I mean by these explanations I'm giving to you. Okay, so guys, I think this is where I would like us to stop for tonight. Oh, but
excuse me, I asked a question earlier. You didn't answer me.
Oh, I missed the question. Please, can you ask you again?
Yes,
Who is talking, ma'am?
It's Judith that is still asking. I think
Okay,
in
ma'am.
your sales goal, if you make clothes for yourself, will you
Okay,
pay?
yeah, you wrote that. When you make clothes for yourself, ma, you are not paying any shishi. The clothes that you are making for yourself, right?
Yes.
Is part of your marketing. And it comes under dress evangelism. Have you forgotten? It's under dress evangelism.
Okay.
Because you need to create a product sample for people to see now. Do you get?
Okay.
Even if you are using the announcer marketing strategy, for example, right? If you are using that, you know what it means is that you need to, the people that you make free clothes for, in order for them to refer people that they know, who you know fall into your target audience. So where do we record the free clothes that you sold for them? It's part of your marketing plan. Do you get?
Okay.
Yes, part of your course. Yeah. So that's it. Okay, so guys, in 2 weeks' time, right? By the 3rd week of this month, we'll be having this session again. But are we agreed on that? We're having this session, and when we come together again, we'll be talking about offers. We'll be talking about selling skills. And then I'll be talking about tech skills. So we'll need to check up on those areas to know whether you are, what do you call it, what your capacity building is in those areas. That would now help us to know where to help you fix your business. Are we together? Okay, so how have you found this class? Okay, so before you go, let me just shut down the recording. So for those of you watching us, thank you so much for being part of this session eventually, but we need to, at this point, stop the recording, so that the duration will not be too long for the videos you have to watch. I'm going to be downloading these videos and uploading on YouTube as an unlisted link, which we will share in the group for those of us who want to watch the replay, because I need to create space on the Zoom account to accommodate future recordings. Okay, so expect the replay link for this class, which will be available from now till Saturday morning. But by the weekend, we should have the YouTube version of it available. Okay, so thank you very much. Do you have any question before we stop for tonight?